All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at 4 from Chesapeake, Virginia, standing 6'3", holder of 4 Guinness World Records. Let's have a round of thunderous applause for Harlem Globetrotter, Thunder! Good morning and welcome back to Houston.
Thank you for having me.
All right, how many people can say that they've done 1 Guinness Book record, but 4?
It's definitely a great experience. Like you said, I hold 4 Guinness World Records. I think my favorite one would be the world's longest backward shot. I had the opportunity to do that my second year as a Globetrotter. I think that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, okay, well, I think all of them would be your favorite for most of us. But what that says is, when you talk about the Harlem Globetrotters, you all are real athletes, and really, you have to do more than in a lot of the guys we see maybe in the NBA. You have to know just different stuff.
Oh, that's right. You know, the Globetrotters, we've been around for 92 years, and we have some of the greatest athletes in the world currently today. And the thing about being a Globetrotter is it's just more than being a good basketball player. You got to be a great person, you got to be very talented, you got to be a good entertainer. So those aspects would make the Harlem Globetrotters very unique.
Yeah, and what's so cool about that is that I went to see the Harlem Globetrotters before you were even born, before your parents even met, right? So generation after generation, that's kind of like what's kind of at the bedrock of the success of this, is that you see the grandparents and the grandkids and the parents and great-grandparents in the crowds.
That's right. Now, one thing about the Globetrotters, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be 9 years old or 90 years old. You can come to a Harlem Globetrotters and enjoy a game. We're about, you know, create memories that's worth repeating, and that's what holds our legacy together.
Yeah. Remind folks who might not be familiar with the story of the Globetrotters how it kind of got started.
Oh, so the Harlem Globetrotters, we got started in 1926 in Chicago, Illinois. A lot of people think we started off in Harlem,
New York,
you know, but that's not the case at all. You know, we actually played our first game in Hinckley, Illinois, and we were founded by a small Jewish guy named Abe Saperstein. He was a marketing genius, and you know, he took
what you understood during segregation is that you had a great group of guys who just happened to be African American who played great ball too.
That's right, and that's where the name Harlem came from, because during the Harlem Renaissance, you know, and we was in Chicago, they wanted us to think we came all the way from Harlem to play basketball there in Chicago, but that wasn't the case at all.
Yeah, all right, give me some little action right there.
I got you.
Yes,
you can see all this. And we'll also be here in the Houston area, actually at the Berry Center in Cypress on July 15th.
Yes.
So get your tickets now.
All right, when's the first time you picked up a basketball and knew that you loved it?
Well, my first time I picked up a basketball, I was 5. I didn't know I loved it until about age 13. That's when the girls started liking me because I could play basketball.
Yes,
so that kind of worked out like that. But yeah, so I enjoy it. I love it.
What did sports do for you outside of the girls?
Oh, sports did a lot for me. You know, I went to college, 4-year university, High Point University, and my school was paid for. I had the opportunity to travel to over 35 countries and just meet beautiful people all over the world.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah. You know, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I need to look at you eye to eye for a minute. Bring over the apple box here. Okay, good. There we go. I don't mean to brag, but you know, you're Thunder Law, right? How'd you get that name?
I got my name from my high-flying thunderous dunks.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of, you know what my name was?
What's your name?
Slam Duncan.
Okay, I like that.
How about
Slam Duncan
yeah,
and
Slam
Thunder
Duncan.
Law.
That's I can. If y'all ever need some help on the Globetrotters, I can come on down there.
We can be a good little tag team.
All right. What can people expect of the show? Because people have been over and over again, but you change things up.
That's right. As I mentioned earlier, you know, we create memories that's worth repeating. This year at the show, you're going to see some high-flying athletic ability, some great people, some great smiles, and who knows what we'll do next. That's going to be a lot of fun.
I always ask athletes this question because I think it's so important, because we are at such odds when it comes to our educational system of it's sports versus academia. They both can exist together, and actually sports adds a whole lot to academia.
That's right. They go hand in hand. You know, one thing about sports, it taught me discipline, you know, and responsibility, time management. So sports is very important, and I have 2 daughters myself, and I definitely encourage them to play sports. And you know, you can't play sports without the academics, so they work hand in hand.
And that teamwork will follow you through the rest of your life.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, teamwork makes the dream work. You heard it here. All right, the Harlem Globetrotters are July 15th, 3 p.m. at the Berry Center in Cypress. For tickets and more information, you can visit greatdayhouston.com. Thunder Law, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, is it possible for me to put that on my thing?
Of course.
Yeah, let's see. Let me see. Okay, right there.
Here we go.
There you go. Yes, indeed. Love it. All right. Thank you. Well, it's a perfect trick to share with your friends on social media. After this, we'll show you the latest devices that are sure to up your tech game, including making sure you capture all of this action right here.